Meanwhile, listen to this. A 25-year NPR, National Public Radio veteran, taking on his own employer. Award-winning editor Yuri Berliner exposing the political bias and what he says and why he says NPR has lost America's trust.
At one point, I got so frustrated with what I saw was the sort of the lack of different perspectives in our coverage that I decided to look at voter registration, among our staff. And what I found was 87 registered Democrats on our editorial staff, 0 Republicans. I presented this at a all hands or a large news meeting, and I said, hey, look, something's gone wrong here.
What went wrong? Our next guest says it's one of the reasons he stopped listening to NPR. Fox News contributor and Washington Post columnist Marc Thiessen joins us right now. Marc, good morning to you.
Good morning, and say 10-4, good buddy, to my friend Brian Kilmeade.
Indeed, right back at you. All right, Marc, it's not surprising that people who are based in Washington, D.C., at this broadcasting outfit are to the political left. It's just surprising that this guy is essentially blowing up his whole channel. We lost our way. We're not doing both sides. We're just doing a narrow part of the left side.
Yeah, he's an old school liberal, and he's very courageous for doing this. There's been a rash of these recently. You had Adam Rubenstein and James Bennett, who did exposés on their time at the New York Times and how the New York Times had lost its way with big essays in The Economist and the Free Press. But what's different here, one, is that the New York Times isn't taxpayer subsidized. The NPR is. Right. But second of all, he's still there. They wrote their pieces after they left. He's still there, and he's going to. Think about how frustrated he must be. He loves this institution. He's been there for a quarter century. I used to love this institution. Lots of us did. Even conservatives who just thought they were beautiful stories and beautiful broadcast, even if it was liberal bias. He's so frustrated in trying to get some balance there that he felt he had to go outside the institution and call them out publicly in order to save an institution that he loves. It just shows how the echo chamber that they're in there, that they wouldn't even listen to him.
Yeah, and he does talk a little bit about how when Donald Trump was president, they did everything for the most part they could to damage his presidency. But I remember that going back for a while. I remember them going after George W. Bush, Mitt Romney, John McCain. This is the guy you worked for, George Herbert Walker Bush. It goes way back.
Yep. It does go way back, but it's changed qualitatively. If you read James Bennett's piece about the New York Times, one of the things he points out is that what it used to be that there was liberal bias, but now that bias has metastasized into illiberal bias. Liberal bias is favoring one side of the debate. Illiberal bias is trying to suppress the other side of the debate, to suppress conservative speech. And it's gone even further than that in the sense that they're also pushing conspiracy theories nowadays. The whole Russia collusion hoax and the Steele dossier that they pushed for so long has destroyed their credibility. The New York Times remember Anonymous? The supposedly senior official in the Trump administration who's leading the resistance turned out to be some mid-level guy at the Homeland Security Department. So they're literally pressing conspiracy theories and suppressing conservative speech.
Well, you got a feeling that there are probably going to be some Republicans in Congress who say, are we really comfortable giving them all that federal funding, because they do get millions and millions of dollars. Marc Thiessen, who used to work for George W. Bush. Oops, got the Bush wrong. Marc, thank you very much for joining us from D.C.
They're both great.
They were both presidents in a family. Fantastic. All right. Thank you, sir. I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.